And let's begin with news coming in from Karnataka right now. A day after the police did a spectacular job in the state by busting a terror plot, saying that they planned to go ahead and target a Bengaluru bus. And these were about 10 terrorists. 5 of them who've been taken into custody, with a huge arms haul also being busted by the cops. You have the State Home Minister G. Parameshwara saying that, look, we're investigating it, but I won't refer to these as terrorists. I'm only going to call them accused. Let's get you our report in which we get you more details of exactly what the State Home Minister G. Parameshwara said and the BJP's reaction.
India's IT capital getting a close shave from a terror plot. 5 terror suspects arrested while plotting bomb blast in a Bengaluru government bus. And now more shocking revelations from the probe into the conspiracy to bleed Bengaluru. A hidden stash of grenades were recovered from the house of Zahid, one of the suspects. The 4 grenades were neatly stored and cops got to know about them after grilling Zahid's co-accused. Bomb squad and forensic team made the deadly recovery. Mobile phones, pistols and ammunition were recovered from the terrorists on Wednesday.
During custodial questioning, one of the accused revealed about suspicious packet kept in his house. The investigating officer and the team, along with BDDS and FSL experts, they went to the place and they have successfully recovered 4 live hand grenades.
The 5 in custody, Suhail, Omar, Zahid, Mudassir and Faisal, have been sent to 7-day police custody.
We have produced all the arrested 5 accused before the magistrate and we have taken them for 7 days custody.
They were previously accused in a murder case in 2017 and were in jail for 18 months. A hunt is still on for the 6th suspect identified as Junaid. The police allege that the mastermind behind the plot is Lashkar-e-Toiba operative T. Nazir, a terror accused who is currently lodged in the Bengaluru Central Jail. Despite recovery of grenades and ammunition, Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameshwara refused to call the suspects terrorists. Parameshwara faced flake from the BJP, which calls Siddaramaiah government soft on terror.
ಅಪರಾಧಿಗಳಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಾವು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಆ ವಾಕಿ ಟಾಕಿನ ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತನೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅದು ಯಾತಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಮಾತನಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಮುಂದೆ ತನಿಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ.
It shows that this government is not very serious about containing the terror, and it can lead to a lot of blast and other damages. This government is not taken serious. At the back, there is a appeasement politics behind this.
Will probe uncover the sinister terror plot targeting Bengaluru? Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's bring in Sagai Raj, who's joining us live from Bengaluru this evening. Sagai, good evening. Even today, you had the Bengaluru police holding a press conference where they spoke about grenades that were also recovered from these terror suspects. And at the same time, the State Home Minister downplaying all of this, saying that we can't call them terrorists.
Absolutely. Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameshwar yesterday went on to say that all these accused who have been arrested as a terror suspect cannot be called as terrorists. In fact, he doesn't want to label them as terrorists, and he said that they are just accused. In fact, what we also get to learn through the police is that these guys were radicalized. One of the accused who is under trial, he had connection with Lashkar-e-Toiba. He had involved in serial bomb blast case. He has radicalized all these 5 accused who have been arrested by Karnataka police, and they have also established contact with T. Nazir as well as Junaid, who have radicalized all these 5 accused who have been arrested. And in fact, police has also seized guns, bullets, walkie-talkies, and today they have also found out close to 4 hand grenade where they can throw from their hand. So these were live grenades, and despite confiscating all this arms and ammunition, Home Minister of Karnataka says that you cannot label them as terrorists unless the investigation gets over. And on the other side, BJP has cashed in the situation and hit out at Karnataka government, saying that they don't seem to be quite serious when it comes to these kind of crimes, when it comes to these kind of arrests made by Karnataka police. So this clearly shows that there is an appeasement politics.
Yeah.
But the government says that unless you don't finish the investigation, you cannot label them anything.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Sagai, but in the two press conferences that you've attended, very clearly the police have referred to them as terror suspects. So why is it that the government is shying away from calling them terror suspects at this point? Thanks very much for joining us with those details. Sagai Raj there reporting for us the latest updates from Bengaluru. Joining us now on this broadcast on 6 p.m. Prime is Karnataka Congress MLA Rizwan Arshad. Rizwan Arshad, good evening. First of all, I'd like to begin by quite simply getting your comments on all that's emerged as far as this terror plot in your city in Bengaluru is concerned.
See, I would say that the Bangalore police is doing its work diligently, and they have a kind of, done such a serious homework on this and nabbed all the accused together, right? And with the weapons. And the police is in its serious business of investigating what these guys are up to. What are they planning? Why did they get so much of weapons? From where did they get so much of weapons? What are they supposed to do with this? So a serious investigation is going on. And I am very confident that the police in Karnataka, particularly the Bangalore police, will track this, go to the bottom of this whole module and bust this. So I'm very confident and I'm very sure that Bangalore police is going to handle this very efficiently.
I'm glad you say that, but Mr. Rizwan Arshad, the reality is that the Bengaluru police have very clearly said that this is a terror plot, that these are terror suspects. And yet you have Home Minister of the state, Mr. G. Parameshwara, saying, I would not like to call them terrorists at this point, I'll stick to accused. In this kind of a case where we're talking about a Bengaluru bus being on target, on them ensuring maximum casualties, on the kind of arms that have been recovered, what else do you need for it to be qualified as really a terror case?
See, the Bangalore police is investigating the case, and the Bangalore police has been given full free hand to crack this and decimate the whole module and dismantle it, right? So they are free to come out and talk to the media and tell whatever it is. But when the Home Minister of the state is talking, and particularly for the Congress party and for the Congress government, these kind of cases are not for optics. These kind of cases are not for publicity. These kind of cases are not for politics. So the Home Minister has said, and he has, with a lot of responsibility, he has said that we have caught these accused, with weapons, and the investigation is going on. Till the final investigation happens, I don't want to name them, right? Whether they are terrorists, whether they were anything else.
You've mentioned, Mr. Rizwan Arshad, that this is not political, that there is no optics involved. But that's exactly the concern, that Mr. Parameshwara refrains from referring to them as terror suspects because of optics for political reasons.
No, not at all. He, as a Home Minister, as and when he gets the investigation reports, and when it is being concluded in that report, he is the one who declares it in the assembly, right? So he is talking on on the basis of what he has got now, and the investigation is going on, and we from the state government have acted sincerely in nabbing these accused with the weapon, right? So we are in control of the situation, and we know when to declare them what, and that depends on the investigation which is right now happening, and we'll come out in front of the people of the state and we'll tell them who actually conspired, from where did this weapon come, what was the intention of these people, how were they planning to do what they were supposed to do, and how we prevented them and nabbed them. So everything would come out. So why so hurry? Why do you want to jump, or why do we need to jump?
No, let me...
So let it go on, the investigation. Let the police be free to investigate.
But that's
and
the
come
question.
Out.
That's the
Then
question,
government
Mr.
will
Rizwan
definitely make a
Arshad.
full step.
Mr. Rizwan Arshad, that's the question. Can the cops go ahead when, you know, the case itself is being downplayed by the government? The BJP, let me just highlight for you what they're saying. They're questioning whether Congress is going soft on terror and whether, because of the religion of the accused, you're refusing to refer to this as a terror case.
See, what do you expect from BJP, Akshata? BJP can do politics on dead bodies. BJP can do politics on anything, everything. They burn the houses and do politics on it. So can BJP be responsible? It is the Congress government which has allowed a fair investigation. It is the Congress government which wants a fair investigation. It is the police, our state police, where we are governing today, which has caught this. What has the BJP got to do? They can make a political statement.
No.
They can bring any religion into it.
No, but the other issue that they keep raising is the fact that even when the cooker blast case, and I'm sure you remember that, the cooker blast case that was reported in Bengaluru, you had D.K. Shivkumar making similar comments there, saying, I won't refer to this as a terror case. Why is that? Why is this repeatedly a stand of the Congress?
Akshata, this is not a cooker blast case level of thing we are talking about. We are talking about serious thing. 5 accused have been arrested with the weapons, right? And serious investigation is going on. It is not about one cooker which was being taken in some auto rickshaw, which you know, blasted. For what? They were in the government. They should have come out and they should have come out clean and told the people of the state how and why this cooker thing happened.
No,
what
so
was
then,
that?
So then, are you suggesting that this was not a terror attack? Are you saying the cooker blast case wasn't a terror
everything
case?
is a terror thing, right? So there is nothing. If anybody takes weapon, it's about terrorism. If anybody wants to do anything of violence, that's about terrorism. Terrorizing people is terrorism. So what I am saying is, what case we are talking about has much more serious implications than the cooker blast case.
Okay.
Right? That is what I'm telling you.
Okay, but you're promising that there will be an impartial, detailed investigation. We will be tracking the latest updates. But Rizwan Arshad, thank you very much for joining us here on India Today and taking all of those questions.